What's up guys, it's Light Spiral here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my November 2017 Hall of Heroes prediction. So this month should be a wind Hall of Heroes. So our selection of wind nat 4s that we have is everything from the Orang in the top right all the way down to the Triana in the bottom right. So for those of you that don't know, as far as I'm aware, the rules for what can and cannot be a Hall of Heroes, it has to be a Nat 4. It cannot have a Nat 3 counterpart. It can potentially have a Nat 5 counterpart. I don't believe they can give you one that's in the fusion hexagram. And this isn't a rule, but it might as well be a rule that they will not give you anything super insane. So, for example, Lucian and Chasun, I can almost guarantee you are not going to be the Hall of Heroes. So we're going to look back on the most recent Hall of Heroes. I've got the list right here of the most recent ones. So in my opinion, the last time we got a good Hall of Heroes was up here on the anniversary Hall of Heroes, where Draco was pretty good, Taurus was pretty good, and Diaz were all pretty good. But so that means we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 Hall of Heroes in a row that were pretty bad. So I think it's about time to start getting optimistic with what could possibly be the next Hall of Heroes. So with that being said, I'm going to make 2 guesses that aren't going to be my official guesses, but I'm just saying, like, don't be surprised if it would be something like this. And then the last pick I'm going to have will be my official guess that I'm going to be saying is going to be the next Hall of Heroes. So I would not be surprised if it was someone like Iounu as the next Hall of Heroes. He's a monster that's pretty good, but not so overpowered that they wouldn't want to give him to us. He's got a pretty unique skill set where he can do pretty good damage. He can revive himself, and when he's revived, he has full attack bar. And he's also got a brand, which is a skill that a lot of monsters don't have. It's a pretty unique skill. So I think there's a chance for him. The only other Anubis we've ever gotten from Hall of Heroes is the Water Anubis back in September 2016. So it's been a while since we got an Anubis. And then my next half guess for the Hall of Heroes, I think there's a chance it could be Morris. There's still never been a Dice Magician Hall of Heroes, so maybe this will be the first one because he's probably the worst Dice Magician out of the 5. He's got this weird revive skill, so basically he has a random chance to revive an ally. It should be about a 1 in 6 chance, but so it's really not very good. And so basically I wouldn't be surprised if they don't give us a good Hall of Heroes. So now I'm going to be saying what's going to be my official guess if you had to make me just guess one monster. So my guess is Triana. I think this is a decent guess because she's not very good. She's not the world's worst monster, I guess, but she's definitely not very good either. As well as Comdos has never given us a Harp Magician Hall of Heroes, so maybe this will be the first one that we can get. The Harp Magicians have been in the game for quite a while now. I don't remember exactly when they were introduced, but they've been in the game for a long time and they haven't gotten a Hall of Heroes. Also, just recently they added the Fire Harp Magician to the Fusion Hexagram, so maybe that was their way of hinting that next Hall of Heroes could be a Harp Magician. But just to go over her skills really quick with you, the first skill has a super low chance of absorbing attack bar as well as sleeping for 1 turn. And the damage increases according to your speed, but it's going to do no damage no matter what. The second skill does a small heal and a 1 turn immunity, so it's really not great. 1 turn of immunity is kind of hard to use a lot of times. And then she's got a passive, which is pretty unique. It's kind of like a Huadam type of passive, but it's not quite as good. So basically, once every 10 turns, she has the chance to save one of your allies and then she'll get the turn. But when she does get the turn, she's not going to do a whole lot with it because all she can do is either potentially sleep and absorb attack bar or give you a tiny heal with 1 turn of immunity. So that's why she's not really that good. If her first and second skill had something super useful about them, then her passive might actually kick into play. But since she has nothing really to do after the passive activates, she's really not very good. So that's my prediction for the November 2017 Hall of Heroes. Be sure to leave your guesses in the comments. It's normally pretty fun to see what people are guessing, and a lot of of people are liking to be negative most of the time. So if I had to guess some of the most popular votes by the crowd, I would guess the Wind Succubus is going to be one of the top picks. And I would actually guess that Morris is going to be a pretty popular pick in this one too. But that's really all I have for today though, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to tell me in the comment section. Also, if there's any other videos you want to see, mention that in the comments as well. But that's really all I have for today though, guys. So may the best year today's be the worst year tomorrow's.